Oh, it's that time again.
It's King Slayer Hoops, and welcome to another NBA 2K21 tutorial. Today we are going to be taking a look at how to break off-ball defense and how to break zone defense in some cases. But guys, before we get into it, I did want to let you guys know that I am still a small growing channel, so it would help me out a lot if you hit that like button so that others can find my videos easier. It doesn't cost you a dime, and I'm going to ask you guys to please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss another one of my videos. I promise you these tutorials will make you a better 2K player. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Pelicans Freelance. Now, I did cover this Freelance last year, but they actually patched it and ruined it at a certain point. But what I'm here to let you know is that they actually reverted the Freelance back to when it was great earlier in the year. So I'm going to show you some ways that you can score off of this Freelance to break off-ball defense as well as some zone defense. Now, if you guys are new to the channel and you don't know what a Freelance is or how to call Freelances, make sure you go and watch my How to Call Plays video, and you can find that in my beginner playlist, which the link to that will be in the description below. So make sure you go and watch that video first, or else you're going to be a little bit lost. Okay, so the first thing I want to highlight with this Pelicans Freelance is just the movement and how simple it is. So you can see here, it's a 5-out spacing. All 5 of my guys are beyond the 3-point line. And you're going to see if I hold the ball in the middle of the floor here, on each side, you're going to get alternating hammer screens. This is basically a hammer action. The only difference between this and a true hammer is that your ball handler is not getting a pick and roll. But you can see a guy comes up, sets a screen for the guy on the wing, and then takes his place. So that's how the movement works. Now, there are a couple of really easy ways to score out of this Freelance, and I'm going to show you guys that in scrimmage mode first, and then of course I'll show you guys how it works online against real human beings. But let's jump into our first option. Okay, so here we're going to see we get that hammer action. This time it's going to be Brandon Ingram coming over the screen, and then he's going to be open for 3. Okay, so that's a really quick and easy way to get a 3-pointer. Now, this option is not always there. I want to be clear about that. A lot of times the defender is going to be able to keep up with him, but the first few times you run this Freelance, you may be able to catch the defender off guard. Now, this next option is the money option that almost always catches your opponents off guard. You're going to see we get this screen. It's going to be Brandon Ingram again coming off of this screen. But this time, instead of him leaking out for a 3-pointer, we're going to call for a receiver control cut. And again, if you guys don't know how to do that, go watch my beginner tutorials. That one is in my controller settings tutorial. Again, link in the description below so you can go watch all those. But anyway, we're going to receiver control cut. Ingram goes backdoor, and this is money. Caught everyone off guard, and there's no help defender because we are in that 5-out spacing. And guys, this is one of the most broken actions in the entire game. And the reason is because, like I said, this is a 5-out spacing, and if your opponent is not anticipating this, they're not going to know that your guy is cutting. They're going to think he's leaking out for a 3-pointer, so you're going to be able to go backdoor every single time on this play. And then there's a third option that we can use to score out of this Freelance. And basically, we're going to have that hammer action right there. But this time, we're not going to pass it off to Lonzo. We're actually going to pass it to the screener, which in this case is Brandon Ingram. And then the initial passer, who is Zion in this case, is going to cut right to the basket. And you'll be able to score off of that one pretty easily a lot of the time. So 3 really nice actions that you can use to score in this Freelance. I'm going to show you guys some online gameplay right now. And for those of you who are new to the channel, this is something that I always like to do, is just show you guys how this works against actual human beings, because let's be honest, it's 2020. No one's trying to play against a computer. Well, let's keep it real here. But anyway, you can see we are in Pelicans Freelance here. Got that little hammer screen. Receiver control cut. Harrison Barnes throws it down exactly like I showed you guys in scrimmage mode before. Again, one more time, there's that hammer action, but this time we take our man off the dribble. There was a mismatch there. Vlade Divac was on Bogdan Bogdanovic. One more time, hammer action, receiver control. Look how easy this is. This is almost cheese, like this is borderline cheese. But you'll notice we're doing this in response to cheese. Our opponent is off-balling us. And look at this, we found Buddy Hield, one of the best 3-point shooters in 2K history. Man, if you guys have shot the ball online with Buddy Hield before, you realize how broken this is. And look at this, our man is out of there. Adios, my friend. Bye-bye. So we're going to move on to another opponent. This next guy also did some zone, some off-balling. The reason that this works against zone, by the way, is because when your opponent goes into zone, especially 3-2 zone, the corners are going to be wide open. And you're going to have that three-pointer off of that hammer action open every time. So here we're going to move the ball around, get back into our 5-out spacing. Still 7 seconds left. We find Bialica with the little mid-range jumper in the corner. Baseline extended. Pass the ball around here again, just being patient. He's actually playing on-ball defense here, so I'm going to try and take him off the dribble. That's a mismatch. Whenever you got a mismatch, you take advantage of it. And this is one of the things that I always preach on this channel. Be patient. Find your shot. If it takes you the entire shot clock, that's fine. But you're going to see here, again, Buddy Hield, bada bing, from downtown. That's such a butter release, man. It's not even fair. But my guy hits a three-pointer on me. This one is pretty much academic, though. 8 seconds remaining. Bringing it up the court. Passing the ball around. And Harrison Barnes with the dagger. So a 9-point victory here against Atlanta. Shout out to my opponent who actually finished that game. We're going to show highlights from one more game, though, and this will be the last one I leave you guys with. And it's very fitting that we get to use the Pelicans Freelance against the Pelicans here. Pretty excited about that. So here we go. Corey Joseph handling. There's a cut. We could have hit him on the cut there, just missed him, but that's okay. Like I said, patience. We find the back cut from Buddy Hield inside. 23-19. Pelicans are up. But that's okay. We're going to find Bialica for 3 off of that hammer action, cutting it to a 1-point game. We eventually take a 1-point lead here. We find De'Aaron Fox on the back cut, and he throws it down. Bada boom. And hopefully you guys can see from these highlights the ease at which I'm scoring here. No crazy dribble moves, no nothing. Just passing around, good spacing. Right there, an easy one for Kent Bazemore. We have a 6-point lead now with 1:35 remaining in the game. Buddy Hield, once again, who else from downtown? I'm telling you guys, best shot in the game is Buddy Hield. And we take the 11-point victory. So guys, that is going to do it for today. I'm going to show you guys some of the stats from this last game. 56% from 3. We didn't take a bunch of them, but 62% from the field overall. Who said that shooting is broken? If anything, shooting's too easy in this game. I'm just keeping it real. You guys just got to get used to it. It's fine. I promise you shooting is fine. But yeah, let me know what you guys want me to cover next. Again, I ask that you guys please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you at all. And until next time, happy gaming, y'all.